Wait a minute.
What is it now?
Maybe we can become friends, Anastasia.
You mean you want me to be friends with Charles?
This is your chance to get closer to our enemy so we can find out what their next move will be, Anastasia.
Have all our lawyers follow us back home with him.
Why, Uncle?
They need to teach Grace what she has to say in court.
You must talk straight when delivering your testimony, okay? Because one wrong move, Grace, and Mr. Edwards' statement will be destroyed.
Auntie, we will have a weak case if we cannot get more witnesses to testify.
And what does that mean? You cannot do anything for me to win my case?
No, Auntie, that is not what I am saying.
Look, I just wanted to apologize to you
For what, sir?
for the way I had treated you before.
I understand you, sir.
If you did not see Helena actually holding a gun, how can you possibly prove to all of us that she was the one who shot Mr. George Wong? Please tell the truth, Grace. Did you really see Miss Helena actually shoot Mr. George Wong?
Oh, hi, Andrew.
Elizabeth.
I dropped a friend off somewhere near, so I decided to drop by. Let's watch a movie and then have some dinner later.
I'm sorry, but I still have a lot of things to attend to at the office. I still have a lot of things to review. Besides, I don't think it's right that you and I be seen going out together. Isn't your case against my grandmother still going on?
Can't you rest for a while?
It's better that I keep myself busy than for my mind to start wandering about.
What's wrong? What is it now?
Because, Nato, I really feel like my life is in danger here in this house, especially after my testimony. I don't know what Mr. Edward has planned for me, because I didn't take him up on his offer.
You want me to take you away from this place? Right now.
Come on, Andrew. Live a little. Are you going to let a little court case ruin our beautiful friendship?
I'm really sorry, but maybe some other time.
Okay. Fine. Thanks for being considerate. I came all the way out here and you were just going to turn me down.
You should have called first so you wouldn't have wasted your time.
Whatever! Oh, wait. Just so my trip isn't a waste after all, FYI, Nato is Grand Uncle Edward's new chauffeur. Grace brought him in to be hired so she can be with her boyfriend all the time. And that's just so you know. Goodbye.
Grace wouldn't retract her statement. Throw her out of the house, and I'll handle the rest.
We can't throw her out on the street, Uncle.
And why not?
Well, because if we make her leave the house, she might join up with the enemy camp.
We have to let her know what the punishment is for betraying us.
What about the money I owe Elizabeth? What about the money I owe Beauty? I haven't been able to pay them back. And I also have to get my pendant back from the pawn shop.
You know what? You think way too much. Can't you just think about me instead?
Nato, I still have a lot of things to do.
You know all your problems will disappear.
We'll
I
just
swear
talk
to you.
later.
I won't give you headaches.
Nato, you're a bother.
We have to put up with that girl a little longer. Because if we do something to her, people will suspect that we did it to her. Try to control your temper for now. Or maybe focus it on someone else. On William and Margaret.
You're more cunning than a fox.
Good morning.
Charles?
Yes.
I was just wondering if you still wanted to become friends, even if our families are battling it out in court right now.
Good morning, Counselor Singh.
Good morning, Counselor Wong. Counselor Chan. Good morning.
The prosecution may now present its witness.
The prosecution calls Mrs. Margaret Wong.
Please raise your right hand and place your left hand here on this book. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this courtroom?
I do.
Mrs. Wong, where were you on the night that George Wong was murdered?
We were at George Wong's house because my husband and I were invited there.
Were you able to see the victim before he was shot?
I did.
Did he go inside his room?
Yes, he did.
Did you see anyone else enter inside his room with him?
Actually, I didn't really see George Wong go inside his room. I just assumed that after we arrived, he went straight away into his room.
So you didn't get a chance to talk to him or to chat with him just a little bit?
My father-in-law and I don't have a close relationship. He only speaks to us when he has something important that needs to be done. But then, he prefers to be alone most of the time.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The witness can now go back to her seat.
That's it?
Yes, that's it. You can go.
You made me come all the way down here to ask me if I had a close relationship with my father-in-law? You aren't even going to ask me who, in my opinion, was the person who killed George Wong?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Where is this leading to?
Overruled.
Well,
You may proceed.
thank you, Your Honor. So, please tell us, who, in your opinion, was the person who shot George Wong?
Objection, Your Honor! You cannot allow this line of questioning.
No.
I was just
Your
going
Honor,
to tell all
please.
of you who, in my opinion, was the one who killed George Wong.
Please proceed, Mrs. Wong.
It's my husband, William Wong.
Can you please elaborate?
Your Honor, you cannot give significance to her statement. This is, totally, unfounded and tantamount to, hearsay.
No. I'm interested to know what she will say, and for sure, everybody here feels the same. Overruled.
Please proceed, Mrs. Wong.
On that night, I saw William studying what looked like a blueprint. And when he left, I went over to look at it. It was indeed a blueprint layout of the Wong's house. That's when I also found out he was also going to Father's room where he was killed. And I know that's where William came from, because I was outside on that night, waiting for him to come out.
You liar! That's nothing but a lie! That woman
Silence
is
in
lying!
the
Don't
court.
believe what she's saying! She's making it up!
Mr. Wong!
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Wait till I get my hands on you!
William.
You'll be sorry for doing
William.
this!
Tell your client to sit down.
You'll be charged with contempt. Sit down.
Sit down.
These are the blueprints I was talking about.
Your Honor, can we mark this as evidence? Exhibit X.
Your Honor, I would like to approach the bench. I'd like to see the blueprint.
Grace! Let's go. They're letting us have a day off. Let's go. Go and change your clothes.
But didn't Emma say it wasn't allowed?
No, I spoke with Elizabeth instead.
Elizabeth? She allowed us to?
Yes, just
really?
the two of us.
All right. We're going to have a day off. They're letting us have
just
one.
leave that over there. Let's go. Go and change your clothes now.
Mrs. Wong, what, in your opinion, is the possible motive that William could have in killing his own father?
William's anger towards his father was great. First of all, he's not his father's favorite son, because we haven't been able to bear his father a grandchild. My husband is sterile.
Objection, Your Honor. Please strike out that statement from the record.
Strike that out.
In addition to this, it's Charles who is my father-in-law's favorite son. Because he's good at handling their businesses. That's why they get along with each other. Let's add to the many failures William has in their business. Most especially the great loss of their Avenida property because of William's carelessness.
So what you mean to say is that the reason why William killed his own father was because of anger?
Anger, jealousy, and selfishness.
All my life you've always pointed out that I'm good for nothing.
You and your wife are good for nothing.
That I'm of no use to you!
You'd better do a good job at the office. Do your work properly.
That I can't have a child!
You're sterile, William. What I want is a grandchild from our own blood.
That I'm worthless.
That is the first property that the Wong family had ever owned. What kind of a son are you?
William, that's enough.
I despise you so much, Father. You better watch out one of these days because you're going to die too! Get that woman out of there! She's just deceiving all of you! And all of you!
Mr. Wong!
Don't tell me you believe her!
Mr. Wong, please behave yourself, or I will...
Please calm yourself.
Stop yelling at us!
Please, this will be your downfall. Sit down.
Tell her to stop her lies!
William!
Make that woman stop telling her lies!
Sit down.
Is this the place where you often see Mother, Nato?
That's what Baby told me. That one time, she saw her walking here.
I hope she passes by here today.
I hope so too. We've been sitting here for so long now, Grace. And then, we've done nothing but circle around outside. I don't think we're going to see her.
I don't think so. I think she'll come by. Nato, isn't that Mother over there?
Where?
It's Mother! Mother!
Grace!
Why don't you just admit it, William? You've been wishing for Father to die for a long time now. Because you wanted all of the Wong's properties to go to you.
William, you
Charles.
monster! You monster! You're the one who killed Father!
That's right! I wanted him to die!
You're a worthless brother! That's enough! That's enough!
I wanted him to die!
Police officers, arrest him!
Wait, you're making a mistake! I wasn't the one who killed Father! I did not kill Father! Uncle! You have to help me! Please help me! I wasn't the one who killed Father! Uncle! Uncle, please help! I wasn't the one who killed Father!
Mother! Mother!
Hey, do I know you?
Oh, I'm so sorry about this.
Will you get yourself over here? You want to see your mother so badly. Even a woman that tall, you confused her for her? What? Are you out of your mind?
I just don't know, Nato. Even though Mother told me not to go look for her, I still want to go and search for her.
I know one thing. If I know your mother, she's not looking for you. So don't be acting all crazy about it. Here, have something to eat. Come on now.
So this is the switch that Mrs. Wong mentioned in her testimony.
That's the one.
That's also the door that leads to Father's room.
Okay. Mr. Wong, thank you very much. We'll be submitting a written report to our chief. We'll just call you when we've confirmed everything.
Thank you, officer.
All right then.
You know what? I could never get good results from you. Why did you allow your wife to see you reading the blueprints and the secret passageway?
I didn't even know that Margaret was snooping around my things.
Now just admit it and say that you were being a fool. Your brain is located in the sole of your foot. And you're careless as well. You let someone else see something that they weren't supposed to see.
Isn't this a little bit too much, Nato? It seems to be so expensive in here.
It's just once in a while. Besides, I wanted to prove to you that I can afford to take you to these kinds of places. Not just the cafeteria that Baby owns down the street, right? I'm already fed up with her barbecues and her marinated meats. So
Why
here.
do you have to prove something to me? You don't have to prove anything. What's wrong with you?
My wife is just angry with me. That's why she did that. Uncle, come on. You have to help me get out of here.
All right. I'll see what I can do about it. But from now on, you remember this. You're on your own. And don't ever mention my name in this mess of yours.
That's just it. I have to prove something to you.
What?
I just wanted to prove to you that Grace, I love you. You know that ever since we were kids, I knew in my heart that I loved you. I knew that way back then, you were the girl I wanted to be with for the rest of my life.
But you know that I wasn't the one who killed Father, right?
In that case, my boy, you have nothing to fear. Now go ahead. I'll leave my nephew in your capable hands, huh?
Right.
I have really tried before. There were many times that I wanted to tell you all of this. But my fear always took a hold of me. I was afraid that if you found out that I loved you, you might change suddenly. And I might lose you as my best friend. But not now. I'm not afraid anymore. That's it. This is it. I'm letting it flow.
Nato. You see, it doesn't matter what happens. You're my best friend. That's never going to change. That's how I look at you, as a best friend. But that's all you'll ever be. I only see you as just my best friend. Weren't you the one who told me that I should always tell the truth? Well, I'm telling the truth now.
Who is it that you really want? Is it that Andrew? That Andrew who's always hurting you? The one playing with your feelings? That Andrew who only wants to get close to you so that he can use you to testify on his grandmother's side. Is that the one you want? Because what? Because he's got money and he can afford to bring you to places like this every day?
Nato, please don't get mad at me. Please don't get angry
No,
with
I'm
me.
going to tell you what's real. Grace, I can be as rich as that guy.
Margaret, I know I have wronged you in so many ways. And I know that you only did this because you're mad at me, but we can start all over again, can't we? I hope that you can forgive me. I hope that you can help me get out of here. Just tell them that it wasn't me who killed Father.
So now who's the idiot, William? Who now can't speak out for themselves? You will rot and die inside this jail. Because that is my revenge for all the abuses that you've done to me.
You witch! Traitor! You're a good-for-nothing wife! I hope you keel over and die! Traitor! Ah!
Auntie, you've been set free.
Thank goodness. One big injustice that was put into the right. At any given time, no one can ever break down and destroy Helena C. And now, the fight is even again. Get ready, Edward Wong. I'm coming back to avenge myself.
Hey, where's Nato?
Nato hasn't come home yet?
Not yet. I thought that you guys went out together.
Well, after we had something to eat, he went on ahead. I thought he would go on home. He's not here yet?
No, why? What happened?
Unfortunately, Auntie, they took you off as the chairman of the Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce because of your imprisonment from the case.
Never mind. I don't care about that. They can keep that position to themselves.
And regarding the status of the Avenida lot, the Wong family did everything in their power to get it back from us. And unfortunately, they have succeeded.
What? You mean to tell me we no longer have the rights to the Avenida property?
No, we lost it.
Well, what happened to your date?
It was a failure. She rejected me.
What? What did she say?
Well, she says she only sees me as her best friend. I think that she really has the hots for that Andrew.
No, that cannot happen, Nato. And she doesn't fit right with Andrew.
I think I'm going to quit this job. I can't drive your granduncle anymore. I don't want to see Grace.
Oh my, no. We cannot allow that to happen. We need to take back the Avenida property. Well, it doesn't have to be right now, but in the soonest time possible.
Stop acting like that. Just because of that, you're resigning? You just can't leave here. And you just can't leave Grace.
The woman doesn't want me. Why should I force my company
We're
on
going to come up with a plan to make her come to you. Okay? Don't worry about it. I'll handle everything.
I'm starting to feel guilty about the things we're doing.
Well, you really love her, don't you? We're just trying to find a way for her to realize that fact. And when you've made her yours, let's just see if your conscience will still make you feel guilty.
Have you gone to see Charles yet?
Auntie, do we really still need to do that? We've already proven that you weren't the one who killed George Wong.
I know. But remember,
we still have one more enemy. That's Edward Wong. George Wong may have died, but then he was replaced by an evil made in the flesh. Like I've told you before, Anastasia. Let's keep our friends close and our enemies closer.
Nato! Nato!
What is it?
Where did you go? Did you just get home?
What do you care? Huh? What are you so worried about?
Nato, didn't I tell you before that no matter what happens, you're my best friend? We're best friends forever, right?
I don't think that's possible anymore, Grace.
Well, why not? What about all the things we've gone through together?
Talk to me some other time, okay? I'm tired.
Nato?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No. Not at all. That's okay. I'm not in a rush.
Okay,
I just wanted to congratulate you, Counselor.
thank you. I messaged you earlier, asking you exactly what this meeting was for, but you didn't reply back.
The agenda is really very simple. I just wanted to know when you were available for our dinner date.
Hurry up, outside!
Elizabeth,
I said outside!
What do you want Grace to do?
Outside! Can't you see all that? All those dried leaves on the driveway? I want you to pick them all up, one by one, right now! Just leave that for until tomorrow. Can't you see it's pouring? If it can be done today, why should I wait for tomorrow? I said right now, and I want that all to be cleaned up, all right? Elizabeth, please have some pity on Grace. Will you please stop interfering? You want me to tell my father about this? Huh? You go on back inside. You don't have any business here. Have it done tomorrow.
Will you
go back inside? Stay out of my business.
Elizabeth, what did I do wrong to you now? Why do you need to do this to me?
Maybe you have forgotten that because of what you said in your testimony, that Helena C was set free, the mortal enemy of the Wong family. Consider this, Grace, to be a small payment for what you did to my entire family. Well, what are you waiting for? Pick those up one by one. I want that sack filled up with those dried leaves.
Hi, Madam Anastasia.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm all right, Madam. And yourself?
I'm doing very well.
Jen, you
Yes,
need to
madam?
start putting more air fresheners because I'm starting to smell something rotten in your salon as if it's like some garbage came in here.
Oh, Madam, I don't think so.
There
The
is.
ambiance would have been nicer in your salon, but then I see some cheap things in here.
There's some
That's
what,
true.
Madam?
Oh, it's nothing. I just wanted to have another trim.
But you just had a trim last week, isn't that
You
right,
see, I
Madam?
have this very important date later on tonight at Paradise Hotel.
Wow.
Isn't there a typhoon coming in tonight, Shen?
Oh, that's right. It looks like a very severe storm. Is your date still pushing through?
Even if the storm floods the entire city over, nothing will stop me from my date.
I'm leaving early tomorrow. The car has to be cleaned.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting wet!
I'm so sorry, sir.
Good evening, Grandfather. Good evening to you. Psst. Go and see the girl you're courting at the back.
Why? What happened?
I made her cry.
Why did you do that?
Well, so that you have a good reason to go and see her. Comfort her now. Make her stop crying. Her feelings might just change towards you.
I thought our date was going to be canceled.
Does your wife know that we're together now?
I don't think it's a good idea for her to know.
You seem to change wives fairly quickly.
What makes you say that?
Grace! Grace, what are you doing out here in the rain? Come on, let's go back inside.
No, I need to finish this first, Nato.
What?
This is my punishment because this is the price I have to pay because remember, I didn't tell the court that it was Miss Helena who pulled the trigger. So now I have to do this because this is what Elizabeth wants me to do.
Then. Here, hold this here. Get under the umbrella. I'll do that instead, okay? Come on now.
It wouldn't matter. You'll just mess things up, Nato.
No, I'll take care of it. I'll handle it. Come on, I'll take care of that.
Aren't you
here, hold this
supposed to be
umbrella.
mad at me?
Because wasn't it Diana before? And you switched to Katarina. And now, behind Katarina's back, you're having a date with me.
Oh, I don't think you should be comparing Diana with Katarina.
And why not?
Because I love Diana.
I'm not angry with you. I'm just sulking a little. Grace, I hope that you remember this. I'm still on your side whether you love me or not. I'm still here for you by your side. I wish you would give me one more chance. I wish you'd let me court you. Come on now.
But you married Katarina. Don't tell me that you don't love her.
I married her for the wrong reason. I thought that I would forget about Diana if I married Katarina.
That is stupid. What were you thinking, Charles? Your love for Diana must have been weak then. If that's the case, it wasn't real.
And what about you? How do you love someone?
Charles? Hey, where did you and Charles come from?
We came from a meeting, madam.
Meeting?
Yes, from a meeting.
Who did he have a meeting with? And don't try to lie to me.
Well, madam, it's,
What? What is it? You don't want to tell me the truth? If so, then you might as well not come into work tomorrow.
No, madam, we came from Paradise Hotel.
You see, I have this very important date later on tonight at Paradise Hotel.
So did you get any information? Anything on Edward? Don't tell me that. You just attended to personal matters.
Charles, who did you have a meeting with at Paradise Hotel?
It's none of your business.
None of my business? When has it ever been none of your business between spouses?
It's been a long time since we've meddled in each other's affairs. Why does it seem like now? You want to know what I do every day?
I'm your wife, so I have a right to know.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. But don't worry, Katarina. Just wait for our annulment papers to get here.
You filed for an annulment?
Yes.
I'm not going to allow it. I will fight this.
Well, then I'll see you in court.
Hello. I was going to ask how much more do I still owe on the item I pawned here. Here are the papers.
Hold on a minute.
All right.
Here you go. Are you going to redeem it now?
Oh no. I can't just yet, but I'm almost close to it. I'm still saving up for the money I still owe. I almost have the whole amount. Miss, I was also going to ask you until... When does the date expire on the item I pawned?
We'll send you a text before the expiry date comes. You need to pay for this then, okay? Before the item is foreclosed. Actually, you can even renew it if you still can't redeem it.
Oh dear, I don't have a mobile phone, but I will call here from time to time.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm very sure that I will pay for it soon enough. Thanks again.
You didn't have to do this.
It's an invitation for the annual charity ball of Deepen Industries. I was going to invite you.
I already have an invitation for it.
Well then, let's go together.
Aren't you going to bring your wife?
Yes, I just came from the bank. All right, I'll just call you then. Oh, okay. All right, bye. Oops. Grace?
Oh, madam. I was just going to remind you about the annual charity ball.
That's 2 days from now, right?
Yes, madam.
Charles probably forgot about it, but then maybe he's not going, so he didn't mention it to me.
But, madam, Mr. Charles confirmed the invite.
Are you sure?
Yes, madam. Isn't it year after year both of you go?
All right, thank you.
Grace, wait! Grace!
Charles? Charles, are you going to the charity ball?
I'm still thinking about it, but most probably not.
Oh, is that right? That would be such a waste because you go every year, don't you?
I have a lot of things to do at the office.
But you have to become visible. There's going to be a lot of businessmen there. It would be a waste of opportunity.
There will be other opportunities, Katerina.
If you think I'm just going to keep quiet while you fool around, you're gravely mistaken, Charles.
What on earth is this?
My resume.
Your resume? For what?
I'm applying for any position in any of the Wong companies.
You're applying? Margaret, in our company, we don't accept people who don't have experience. We hire competent people.
I graduated with a business management degree, magna cum laude.
Hey, I'll take care of things here. I'm still waiting for Grace. Thank you. You're here, Grace. Where did you go?
Oh, from the pawn shop. I went to check on my pendant that I pawned there because I'm going to get it back soon.
Is that pendant really all that important to you? Why don't you just save up your money and then use it for something else instead of redeeming that thing?
You make me laugh. Are you trying to be a comedian?
No. If only George Wong believed in my talents back then, I could have helped a lot in our businesses. Instead of my husband, William, who apart from being infertile as a man, he's infertile in the brain as well.
Margaret, you are just a plain housewife. You don't know anything.
Nato, look, how many times do I have to tell you that my pendant means a lot to me? It's very important to me because that's the only hope I have left in looking for my biological parents, right?
We can't even find your own mother. What more them? You worry about so many problems.
That's another thing. I went to the police station earlier. I asked them about her, but I didn't even have a picture of her to show them. I don't know, Nato. I just don't know when I'll ever find everything that I've been looking for.
As for me, I've found what I'm looking for. But the thing is, she doesn't even see me.
Be careful, Uncle Edward. That's what George Wong often said about me. And that goes for my husband, William, as well. But look what happened to them. One of them is dead now. And the other one is in jail. If you only think of me as just William's wife, you will realize soon that I can serve a much bigger purpose instead of what you're just thinking. I'm sorry, I have to go.
Who are you?
Is Grace at home?
Why?
She's my friend.
What's your name?
My name is Andrew C.
The C's are not allowed here. You can't come inside.
Please, I won't be long.
Shake it? It's so dusty. Come over here. There, a little more. Come closer.
Hey,
oh!
You don't know how to do it.
I'm doing it the right
let me do
way.
it.
Go ahead. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. Are you all right?
It went into her eyes.
Let him in.
Are you sure, miss?
He's a friend of mine. I'll just hitch a ride in your car. Our driveway is quite long.
All right.
Please forgive me, George.
Dare lie to me!